Greetings. This is the Learning Express for Elementary training video from Kentucky Virtual Library. I would just like to take a few minutes to orient you to Learning Express on the kyvl.org page. There are a couple of ways to access Learning Express, and we'll be looking at the School Center. I can go to Databases on the orange menu bar and choose Learning Express, and then choose the School Center and enter it this way. Or I can go to the for K-12 students elementary page and choose School Center from here. Learning Express content, as they describe it, begins at 4th grade. It depends on the students, depends on the curriculum within the school and what the student level is. You might be able to use some of this with younger students, but they say 4th grade. Now, Learning Express is skills building. It's test prep like AP and ACT exam prep. It's GRE, Praxis, and more. But what you really need to know is that you must sign in with a personal account. So what's going to happen if you're away from school? So let's go back to the K through 5 page, and I choose School Center. If I'm away from school, it's going to take me to this login page, and I'm going to need my institution or district login. So it might be something like JCPS pound K12 as the username. So I'll put that in the password and log in, and then sign in to Learning Express. If I don't have an account, I need to register. And depending on your district, your library, you can have links to Learning Express centers on your website. Just get in touch with us and we'll get you the correct URLs with an authorization code to use. And that way, when someone clicks institution, they're going to see your library name here, and your account will get the statistics for Learning Express. So I already have a login, so I'm going to go ahead and log in with my personal account. And it's going to default to my center. So I've been very active in Learning Express, and I have quite a few things here. The last thing I was working on was the grade 4 measurement and data practice. What I'm actually going to do is go to the School Center to Elementary. And let's choose number and operations. So I could print this and hand it out as a test or a quiz. So you can see how that's formatted. But I'm going to start the test and actually work within Learning Express. There's 2 ways to do the test. There's a practice mode where you score it after you finish each question, or after you've finished all the questions. And then learner mode, you can see the answer of each question as you go along. So I'm going to do it as a practice. And just to make this quick, I'm going to randomly choose some answers. Okay. So I'm going to jump to the next section. All right. So if I get interrupted, I can do save and finish later. And I can go to my center and pick up where I left off at another time. But I want to show you the score my test. So this shows me there were 14 total questions. I finished 10 out of the 14. I could, if I didn't realize I skipped some questions, go to an unanswered question and pick up where I left off. But for the sake of example, I'm going to click score. It gives me a percentage of how I did. I can view my answers and I got I got 9 out of 10 wrong. That's unfortunate. Um, so I can see what I got right and wrong, and then I can go look at that question and see what the answer is and get an explanation of why it's wrong and what would make it right. It gives me the different sections, tells me the number of questions, what I got correct, what I got incorrect, what I skipped, and what my score was. And then at the bottom, it makes recommendations of exercises or activities that I can do to improve my math skills. And these could be ebooks, like this basic math in 15 minutes a day is an ebook. Now, there are no digital rights management on this ebook. It is a PDF that can be printed, saved, shared as many times as you need to. So I can have it on my phone, I can have it on my computer, on a tablet, whatever I need to do. I do recommend you check um, the length of the ebook before you print it because many of these are about an inch thick. So I'm going to go back to home. There is a lot here within LearningExpress. I recommend that you explore and get familiar with the content because if you start your students young in elementary school, it's certainly something that will grow with them as they um, go through school and on into college level. Um, they could even at some point use the Job and Career Accelerator to write cover letters, resumes, and do job hunting. I'm going to stop here. If you have any questions for us, please let us know. What you can do on the KYVL page is use the question mark and submit a question that way. It goes into our ticketing system. You can text us, and then also there's a chat feature that you can use if the chat is online. So thank you so much and have a great day.